Hello, my name is Lucas Collins and welcome to my Draw My Year. I was tagged by Lucas Not Sexy to use my insane art skills to illustrate what this shit show of a year was like for me. Well, I call 2016 a shit show, but for me it was a pretty awesome year. Best year of my life by far. Yay. I started the year looking like this, and then I looked like this at some point in the middle, and now I look like this. How pretty. Or you could just look at my end of year challenge because, I think that's more accurate. Anyway, shall we get started? I think we should. So my 2016 started off pretty awesome because I got a kitty. Yes, isn't she pretty? I'm showing her because I can't be bothered to draw her. So one of the first major things I did in 2016 was go on the German exchange with my school. Like I do every year. But this year was different because I got a new partner and I got to go with some friends that had never been before. And this year was definitely the best year just because I made so many memories, like when we all got attacked by German seagulls, or when I pretended to be pink guy and demanded a hamburger please, or when Julian fell off his suitcase. Silly Julian. Pretty soon after that, in around April, I got to go on a 2-week cruise around Europe. Now, I had done this exact same cruise on the exact same week a year earlier, and I didn't really enjoy it because I was too scared to talk to anyone. So going into it last year, I was a really shy person and didn't really think I would enjoy it. But it turned out to be some of the best days of my life. So when I got there, I decided to at least try and make some friends because I thought, what have I got to lose? And I ended up making friends with some girls called Alex and Sarah, and I genuinely had an awesome time. We would just stay up in the buffet and talk until they served breakfast the next morning, but I would never make it because I would fall asleep just because I'm too lazy to stay awake. Yeah, that makes sense. But we had some great times, like when I decided to learn drums at 4 in the morning, or how we stole pillow chocolates by the thousands. Actually, we stole a lot of stuff, like spoons and memes. And they were just super cool people, and I genuinely feel like I became a more confident person because of them. So, thank you. Also, hey Alex and Sarah, if you're watching, they're probably doing something cooler than watching me. I've skipped over a lot of school stuff, but that's mostly because I had a shit ton of exams this year. How many is a shit ton? Too many. Actually, it's enough that I can't remember how many exams I actually did this year. Yay, school is fun. Also, just before I broke up for summer, my basement flooded, yay! And that did suck because my N64 and Xbox got destroyed and they were my favorite consoles, and it meant that I couldn't play video games for a while. How long? Well, it was finished like last week. But instead of being all sad, I decided to get into handheld gaming, and I bought a Game Boy Advance so I could play games anywhere. But, like mostly on the toilet. So yeah, now I have all these games that I wouldn't have played otherwise. Yay. But then, it was time for the summer holidays, woo! I did quite a lot over the summer, and I wanted to start it off strong, so obviously I dyed my hair so I would look like Eoraptor. I looked so cute. I made loads and loads of videos over the summer and really experimented and had fun with making YouTube videos. I went to France with my friend Imogen, and I got this really weird sunburn because of my cool kid fringe. But by far my favorite thing that I did in the summer was go to summer in the city. Yeah. I went the year before that, but this time I was going to do something totally different that involved my new skill of talking to people. I didn't have any skills. I was gonna stand in the convention hall with a sign for free chocolate and ask people if I could interview them. Now, this might not sound like a big deal to you, but I'm telling you, I was shitting myself the whole time because I was just so awkward. Luckily, the people came to me because I was presenting free food, obviously. But I had a really fun time making that video, probably the most fun I've ever had with a video, and I met loads and loads of people and even made a few friends. Which is kind of weird because I was super awkward. Thanks, Wednesday, by the way, for not walking away. I wouldn't have blamed you if you did. I mean, what was I even doing in my life? I mean, look at me, what am I doing? Anyway, I was also super awkward in front of some YouTubers, which was fun. I'll show you the pictures because I'm too lazy to draw them. But my favorite YouTuber that I met was Ben Cook because he was super cool and we talked for like 5 minutes and I held up the queue and everyone hated me. But Ben liked me though. I fed him Twinkies. Also, like, as soon as I got back to school, I was told I had to get rid of my hair because apparently it wasn't suitable, and they said I had to shave it off or I wouldn't be allowed back in, so I shaved it off. They let me keep a little bit though. It still looks stupid. After summer, around like the Halloween time, I got to go to New York to stay with some family over there. If you want to know everything that happened, I'll link a video in the description that I made about it. But basically, I went on my own and I ended up having to beg for change so I could get the subway home. That's all I'm gonna say. 2016 was also the year that I turned 16. Whoa, I'm so old, but not really. I celebrated by making a video about my favorite memes that you can also watch, and also by thinking about the crushing inevitability that is my adulthood. Two very different things there. Really. And then I ended the year by going to the exact same New Year's party that I did last year. How anticlimactic. Sherlock was fun, I guess. Yeah, I live a pretty cool life. But I hope that 2017 will be just as awesome as last year. Maybe even more awesomer. But I doubt it because of, like GCSEs and stuff. But what was your 2016 like? I'm very curious. Feel free to make your own Draw My Year and tweet it to me at LUCA5_Collins. I use a 5 instead of an S because I'm cool. Also, it was the only one available. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please subscribe. Subscribe. That's what I'm trying to say. Because why not? But I will see you guys next time, and farewell. Also, 2016 was the year that I got really into beatboxing. Don't know what it was. It just sort of came to me, man. It was just one day I started beatboxing. You want to hear me? You want to hear me? Drop some sick bars. Okay, ready? Yeah, that's all you get. That's all you get. That's a teaser. That's a little tease. 2017, here I come. Number 1. I'm so sorry you had to listen to that. I don't know where it came from. It just sort of